My fiance told me she was leaving the country forever, claiming she needed a fresh start. But when I checked her passport and noticed the signed documents on our kitchen table, I realized she had already sold everything we owned together without telling me that. I 33M saw the documents on a quiet Tuesday morning when the sunlight hit the kitchen table just right, revealing the stack of papers that had somehow been left in plain sight. I didn't have to read them to know what they were at first glance. The familiar stamps, the bold letters, and the signatures at the bottom all screamed finality. My fiancée, Hannah, had told me she was leaving the country for a fresh start, saying she needed space, time to figure herself out, but seeing these papers made it painfully clear that she hadn't just been talking about a break. She had already made the decision for both of us, liquidating our shared life without so much as a conversation. I remember the morning vividly. I had woken up later than usual, groggy, with the scent of coffee brewing in the corner of the kitchen. Hannah's voice wasn't there, no casual greeting or clattering of dishes like she usually did when she moved around the apartment. My eyes landed on the table, where a pile of paperwork had been meticulously arranged. At first, I thought it might be some legal formality for her new job, maybe some travel documents, but the top page stopped my heart cold. It was the property transfer forms, signed and notarized, along with the title to our car, and what I later realized was the list of bank accounts she had emptied. I could feel my stomach twist, the heat rising in my chest as my mind struggled to reconcile her words with the reality in front of me. We had been together for almost 6 years, living in an apartment we had decorated together, planning a wedding, and talking about buying a house someday. The idea that she could make such sweeping decisions alone seemed impossible at first, like a hallucination or a cruel trick of the light. I grabbed the top sheet, almost shaking, and flipped through it, seeing my name crossed out or completely absent, replaced with her initials in bold ink. Every page made my pulse quicken. The bills, the accounts, the furniture we had picked out together, all gone, signed over, transferred, or sold without my knowledge. It felt like I had been erased from the life we had built together, and the betrayal cut deeper than anything I could have imagined. I sat down at the table, trying to calm the rising tide of panic and anger. I felt numb, like someone had removed my ability to process emotions normally. The documents were official, legal, and binding. I realized that there was nothing I could do to reverse the steps she had already taken. A cold thought crossed my mind. She hadn't just left, she had rewritten our entire shared reality to suit herself. I tried to remember the past few weeks, the little inconsistencies, the hurried phone calls, the vague excuses for trips she claimed were work-related. They all made sense now, pieces of a puzzle that had been hiding in plain sight. Hannah came home around noon, smiling as if nothing had happened, humming a tune from some song I didn't recognize. She carried her suitcase and set it down by the door, looking at me expectantly. I wanted to confront her, to scream, to demand answers, but the words lodged in my throat. Full story on my channel, link below.